Tokyo 2025. The title of the world's fastest man is on the line. For the first time in a decade, there's no clear king. Bolt is gone, and three sprinting giants have emerged. Kishane Thompson, Noah Lyles, Oblique Seville. Who takes gold in Japan? Let's break it down. The contenders. Three main sprinting juggernauts, each with a unique claim to the crown. Kishane Thompson, world leading time 9.75 at the Jamaica Trials. Fastest man in the world this season and sixth fastest man ever. Missed the Lausanne meet due to shin tightness, beat both Seville and Lyles in 2025. And here is the race where Thompson beat Seville in Jamaica. Cool, explosive, dominant. Next, Noah Lyles, 2024 Olympic champion, known for clutch performances. Dealing with an ankle injury and a slow start to his season, beaten by both Thompson and Seville this season, but ran a blistering 200 to beat Tobago more recently, rounding into form. And Oblique Seville, most technically gifted sprinter, beat Lyles twice this year. Ice cold composure, however, has not produced in the big race. Fourth, 2022-2023 World Championship, eighth and last in last Olympics. Ran 9.87 in the rain in Lausanne to beat Noah Lyles. Has beaten Lyles this year both in London and Lausanne. What clues does history provide to us as it relates to these sprinters? Let's rewind the clock. Paris 2024 Olympics. Lyles takes gold with 9.784. Kishane finishes just inches behind, 9.789 in a photo finish. Seville faded to 8th and last. A shocker, given his convincing semifinal win over Lyles. But since then, the tide has shifted. What does the head-to-head battles look like? Olympics, Lyles won. Jamaica Trials, Kishane beat Seville. Silesia, Kishane beat Lyles. London and Lausanne, Seville beat Lyles. And as you can see, Kishane has the best time of all three, 9.75, which of all the runners running today is the best time. Now, what's really interesting is we have a breakdown of the split time for this Lausanne 2025 meet where Oblique defeated Lyles. Because one of the challenges is in racing against Lyles is its blistering finishes. And if you actually watch the Silesia race, Thompson was leading by 3 to 5 meters with about 25 minutes to go and barely won the race. Let's look at the Lausanne race split where Oblique Seville defeated Noah Lyles, and let's look at the race split. This head-to-head gives us a fascinating look at the two contrasting styles, raw explosiveness versus top-end surge. Now, if you look at the first 0 to 30 meters, start and acceleration, Seville exploded out of the blocks with a faster reaction time and drive phase. In the first 10 meters, Seville registered a 1.87 second to Lyles 1.97. Seville plus 1.0 just in the first 10 meters. And between 10 and 20, so the first 20 meters, Seville is at 2.91, Lyles at 3.03. Seville increases lead now to 0.12 second. 30 meters, Seville 3.84, Lyles 3.97, Seville now at the 0.13. This is a textbook start for Seville. He is crisp, low, and powerful off the line. Lyles, known for his top end speed, is clearly behind in the early drive phase. If you look at the transition period, the transition phase, between 30 and 60 meters, Seville continues to build his lead, maintaining his mechanics. At 40 meters, Seville is at 4.71, Lyles 4.85, 0.14 difference. Seville actually slightly increased between 30 and 40. At 50 meters, Seville 5.57, Lyles 5.71, still plus 0.14 second for Seville. At 60 meters, Seville is at 6.41, Lyles 6.56, Seville is now plus 0.15 second ahead. So increase between 50 and 60 by 0.01 second. Contrary to any assumptions that Lyles will close the gap, Seville actually slightly increased the lead, now to 0.15 second by the 60 meter mark. Now if we get to top end speed, 60 to 90 meters, Lyles starts holding speed better, but doesn't gain on Seville. At 70 meters, Seville is at 7.26 seconds, Lyles 7.41, Seville still at 0.15 second ahead. At 80 meters, Seville 8.12, Lyles 8.27, Seville still maintains that 0.15 second lead. 90 meters, Lyles 8.98, Seville 9.13, still Seville at 0.15 second. So, despite Lyles' reputation as a closer, Seville holds him off every step of the way. There is no sign of Lyles closing the gap. At the finish line, final 10 meters and finish, both men closing identicals at 0.89 second from 90 meters to the finish. So the finish, Seville ended with a time of 9.87, Lyles 10.02. Seville wins by 0.15 second. This consistency proves Seville's complete race pattern, start to finish, was superior. What's the key takeaway? Oblique Seville didn't just win the race, he dominated most of the phases. And where he didn't dominate, he was equal to Lyles. Lyles never closed the gap. In fact, Seville increased his lead to the finish line, clocking a 9.87 time in awful wet weather, which says a lot about Seville and bodes well for any future race he has with Lyles, because he knows he can maintain and that Lyles may not be able to close the gap given his explosive finish. It's really interesting in terms of Seville's drive phase, his transition, his acceleration, and his ability to decelerate, if at all, slowly. Now, what are the X factors? If we think about all three men, what are these X factors, the differentiators between them? Kishane Thompson, 6th fastest man in history, worded in time of 9.75. But can he stay healthy through the rounds? Can he hold off Noah Lyles in the last 30? As it seems his deceleration is significant compared to Lyles' ability to maintain. And how does he respond when he's under pressure, given his inexperience in big meets? Noah Lyles, the man, championship mentality, the only man currently with Olympic and world titles, still in the hundreds, still the man to beat if fully fit. Oblique Seville, consistent as clockwork, almost never false starts. Never finished higher though than 4th in the big race. Will this be his breakthrough? If you can recall, 2022, 2023 World Championship 4th, Olympics last year, 8th and dead last. Before the blocks rattle and the gun fires, let's check in with two of the sport's most trusted minds. First, Leighton Levy, veteran renowned Jamaican track and field analyst, known for his deep insights and no-nonsense takes. Then, Otto Bolden, Olympic sprint legend, 8-time Olympic and World Championship medalist, and now the voice of track and field for NBC. 2 analysts, 1 gold medal to predict, and this time, it seems they both agree.
I honestly believe, and look, and Kishane is a big name right now because he's run 975. But I'm telling you that I honestly believe in the bottom of from my gut that if Oblique Seville is able to run a race without being injured or being hampered by injury, he is going to be the fastest Jamaican at the end of this era.
I think the podium is Noah, and the chat may freak out. It is not outside the realm of possibilities that Oblique Seville is the world champion in Tokyo in 2 weeks.
Now, you hear me talk about the big 3, right? The dominant 3. But there are others who could spoil the party. So it's not just a 3-horse race. As the favorites, there could be an upset. Kenny Bednarik, 9.79 is his personal best at the U.S. trials and coming on strong. Courtney Lindsay, 9.82. Sleeper pick, are not expected to do extremely well given his fact that he's not a very experienced runner at this level, but you never know. Probably has no fear. Donald Hughes, dangerous if he can nail his start. Brilliant finisher, similar to Noah. And Akini Simbini, always under 10 seconds, always in the mix, but like Oblique, has not produced when it counts. What's my final take? Here's the truth. No one has been dominant. No one has cracked 9.70. But one man, Kishane Thompson, has run 9.75. If Thompson delivers that again, it's over. If Lyles is healthy, he could steal it. If Seville executes and is able to navigate the rounds, history could finally favor him. So, who takes the crown in Tokyo? Drop your predictions in the comments. Team Thompson, Team Seville, or does the man, Mr. Confident, Noah Lyles, strike again? Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I will be here for the World Championship, bringing to you the events live as they occur. Thank you, appreciate you, and peace out.